And so off the tip, it's Arizona. Now the starting group for the visitors. On the wing, Bradley. Arizona moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it from the corner. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. He shoots it with nobody on him. He buries that jumper.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Down low. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Williams' shot is good.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
And the sense was the back half of this year's draft was a little thinner than normal. Why was that, Shams?
It's because the money is getting bigger and bigger in college basketball. And a lot of those potential late first or second round picks can just simply make more money in college than go to the NBA. So as these new rules start to regulate and the revenues potentially get shared more across the schools, potentially it normalizes a little bit. But these players in college are able to make essentially the NBA minimum, if not higher the NBA minimum, even as second round potential picks.
Good point. That one falls.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. 4-3. That shot, no good. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Bradley passes to the Wizard. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Williams punches it home.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Bradley. Launches it. Nails it from 3. 5 points in the game. And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA, and the thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm. And that's the risk reward that you play with as a general manager.
For Arizona, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Lets the 3 fly, and Arizona another 3. The visitors with the ball. Williams with it. 10 points for...
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Brian, back over to you.
You love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's... Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. James passes to Bradley. The three ball. Williams grabs the board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity. Right now.
And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers, to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding 1 or 2 more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the 3 cities at the forefront of the game.
Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to James. Here's the Wizard. Arizona moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. The floater, and he lays it in. He's got 12.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. For Arizona, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to the Wizard. Launches a 3. The shot that time not on target.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this one. His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Arizona shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
For Arizona, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, louder. Fans of the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. For your Arizona dancers.
1:33 left to play in the first half of basketball. Fires the 3. He's off on that one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And Shams, as always, it was a pleasure to have you with us here tonight. Thanks for making the time, man.
Of course, BA. Call me anytime. Let's do this again. I'm always available for you, BA.
Best to call, text, email, or send a snail mail.
All of the above.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't need a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
Pass to the Wizard. James outside. Here's Gay. 4 on the clock. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Arizona shooting their first free throw of the game here. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
All right, he's going to step it on the court. And all right, get loud for your Lakers next crew.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The putback. Boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Williams. He gets it in there. Williams has got 28.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And the layup falls.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates. Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Pass to the Wizard. With 2 seconds left. And he banks in the layup. The Wizards got 4 points in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Up by 11. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Fans, get ready for the high RPM and amazing show from your pocket fight, Arena Entertainment.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You look at the Wolverines, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the first 2 games, this next one could indicate which direction they're headed. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Wolverines.
They've made it look simple, well-designed game plan, and the execution has been near flawless.
Yeah, that locker room is feeling good right now, I'll tell you that.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And when you're trying to slow down a great score, there are those shots you just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, B.A., you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down. But maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And for Arizona, Arizona shooting 54% from the field so far in this one.
Ball is out of bounds. Wolverines ball.
Second half getting started, about a minute played. Here's Williams.
My goodness.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play. And a confidence they're not afraid to show. Back to Bradley. Puts up a three. Williams grabs the board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And the shot's good. Williams has got 38 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor. Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, still trying to get their legs under them. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking.
Now, we all know they didn't allow any easy buckets last season. I mean, their defense was tremendous, and the rim protection was just outstanding.
Here's Bradley to the paint to end the run. Oh, Williams with the block.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third, missing 4 of their first. Five attempts.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Wolverines foul. Williams. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Arizona moving it around. Down low. Cuts off the pass.
You tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williams has got 44.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Shoots. Oh, Williams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Pass to the Wizard. Shot clock at 5. No coverage that time. 17 points in the game.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game. First here in this second half.
And he gets the bucket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. PA?
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's the Wizard. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that. Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
Pass to the Wizard. This one for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And Arizona calls time here. Both teams changing it up here. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Here's the Wizard. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
1 shot.
1:02 left to play in the third quarter here. Williams. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Williams drops them both. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Pass to the Wizard. Baseline jumper. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And Williams punches it home.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Inside, here's the Wizard. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he recovers it. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. And Williams punches it home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's the pick. To the left wing. Here's the Wizard. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter, and everybody contributing. So, you know, I like it.
Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.